Have you ever subbed parts out and not been happy with the quality? Well, we're here at Ritchie Precision to find out why they bought a Star machine so they could bring their components back in-house. So, Taylor, this Star machine, what was happening before you actually got this? Because you contacted Star before lockdown, but then decided not to buy one and sub the work out. What went wrong when you subbed it out?
Where did I start? With us subbing the work out, it completely lost control of the process. We were getting more and more rejects and good parts in some batches, and the lead times were getting further and further out. I think it ended up in the end that our lead times were about 20 weeks. So by the time we had to check the parts and stuff when they come back, our lead time to our customer was over 25 weeks, which in a subcontract machine shop just isn't really feasible. So it just became ridiculous and we had to bring it back in-house somehow. So again, we contacted Star again and we've ended up with the machine 5 weeks later.
So 5 weeks from order to being delivered, were you ready for the machine when it actually got here? Because that's a very quick turnaround.
Yeah. No, it ended up a bit of a rush, to be honest. The turning section, as you can see now, it wasn't really set up the way it is. We had to completely rearrange the turning section to fit this machine in, but we managed it and the machine came in 5 weeks later with a full turnkey package, so it worked out absolutely perfect for us.
So obviously you bought this machine to bring that part back in-house.
Yeah.
But you've won more work since having this machine.
Yeah, since bringing this machine back, it's allowed us to look out for a lot more sliding head work and also reduce our costs on a lot of parts that we've been able to bring over and put on this machine, whereas it would have been a standard 3-axis lathe that we were running them on. So this has allowed us to bring it back in and reduce our costs to our customers.
Now, I just want to go back a little bit to that one part, because when you subbed it out, that was 3 operations, that part, with grinding.
Yeah.
But since you've got this machine, it's down to 1 operation and no grinding.
Yeah. So before we had 3 operations. We had a turning operation, grinding, and we had to put it on the mills to do the Torx detail. So when we went to Star, they've managed to include this iBag high-speed spindle, which is now milling the Torx detail on the machine, and it's coming off in a single operation with Renishaw probing included in under 2 minutes.
So with the Renishaw probing, how does that work with the machine?
So the Renishaw probing, it'll obviously finish the diameter. The Renishaw probe will come in and inspect it. It's set up with macros to check. If that is out of limit, the machine will then part off just solely the shaft diameter and start again, and then repeat the process, check it again. If that's then in spec, it will continue the process.
So essentially, from your conveyor, you should be getting near enough 0 scrap into your box because the machine's checking every one.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you're running this in non-guide bush mode.
Yeah.
What's the reason for that?
Running it in non-guide bush mode, initially when we were subcontracting the parts out, we were seeing a lot of tri-lobing issues on the shaft diameter. The shaft diameter is sub 10 microns, so when this tri-lobing was coming in, we were losing a lot of tolerance. So with the Star, being able to run it in non-guide bush mode, it's eliminated all that tri-lobing, and we're able to achieve the shaft diameter without the grinding operation anymore.
So overall, do you wish you'd have gone with Star before lockdown and never subbed the work out?
Yeah, to be honest, subbing it out was an absolute disaster from start to finish. So, I mean, looking back from my point of view and a production point of view, we should have just bought it to start with, and we wouldn't have ran into all these issues and potential scrap and things like that with our customers. So, no, definitely, I wish we'd just went with Star for the start.